Here she comes again, like good medicine. Every step she takes, my blood is flowing. Her legs go on and on for days. Got a hold on me, I need the remedy. Just to hold her would be a cure for me. I can't keep going on this way.
These are not just catchy slogans. I never give up, and I never surrender. Hustle, loyalty, respect. There's always going to be someone bigger or faster or meaner, but I make sure there's no one more determined than I am. There are times when I'm down, but I'm never out. I'm John Cena, and this is my road to WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live as Raw emanates from New York, New York. Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler welcoming you to another exciting night of sports entertainment.
We're officially on the road to WrestleMania, JR. This is my favorite time of the year.
A lot can happen between now and then, Keith. The face of Raw could change in a single night.
I want you all to know that I'm very happy to be in New York City. And I'm sure to give Mr. Kennedy a fight he'll never forget. But that's not why I'm out here. I wanted to look for the future for a minute and talk about next week, which is WWE's Tribute to the Troops show. The WWE superstars are going to try to put some smiles on the soldiers' faces. And of course, we usually get many of those smiles ourselves. Last year, I met some good friends out there. And I'm hoping to see one of them again this time out. So until I see them personally, I'm dedicating tonight's match, where I'm going to give Kennedy the fight of his life, to Tony and the other men and women protecting the USA. You heard me, the USA. USA.
Mr. Kennedy!
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, limits, it's automatic. I win it, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid.
There's the bell. And Cena and Mr. Kennedy better be ready for this singles action here tonight, because pinfall, submission, countout, and disqualification are all in effect.
Dear Lord, what a suplex! We all know Kennedy can give his opponents a mouthful, but tonight, John Cena could be giving Kennedy a mouthful of busted teeth, JR.
It can't be! Not the FU! He's going for the pin!
1, 2.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR.
That was a punch and a half.
Look at that! No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar!
Oh, man! What impact from that suplex!
Look out! Here it comes!
And there it is, the FU. What an impact! This could be a pinfall.
2! Oh, man! That was almost 3, JR!
Witnessing John Cena is a privilege, ladies and gentlemen. This man, this superstar, is a once-in-a-lifetime WWE athlete. And he dropped the leg across his opponent. A vicious stomp. A basic but effective maneuver. A swift kick to the opponent.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one!
Oh, what a painful kick!
No! It can't be! Not the FU! He's going for the pin!
The
2!
power, the
3!
heart dispense. That's it. That's all she wrote. John Cena comes out victorious. That should keep him in high spirits for the long trip to tribute to the truth.
You know what'll keep me in high spirits, JR? If I don't have to sit next to you for that incredibly long flight.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
of the most special nights of the year for WWE, our annual tribute to the Troop Show.
We've been doing these for quite a while now, JR, but I feel blessed each time we come here and entertain the men and women who are protecting us. Tonight is for these soldiers.
I wholeheartedly agree, King. It's an unbelievable feeling to be here. And this night is dedicated to these brave men and women.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 248 pounds, Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP.
I'm here to do my thing. I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. Like Tropicana, I got the juice. All for the least, they let the dog loose. Call up the crew. Now they getting scared. Wanna call up a truce. I'm the one like Neil, cocky like Teal. Nobody can guard me like I'm shooting a free throw. This is illegal. My flow is legal. And it's me. It will never be a secret. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me. Nobody control me. I'm coming. I'm here to do my thing. I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me.
And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now.
Cena has a lot in common with our friends in the military. Like them, Cena would never raise the white flag. There's no denying the heart, the passion this man holds for his country. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. And there it is, the FU. What an impact! And he dropped the leg across his opponent.
I think Cena may take no prisoner. We might even see an STFU on MVP.
He puts the boot to his opponent. Oh, good Lord. What force. What crippling force off that slam. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
It can't be! Not the FU!
The integrity that instills sense of duty to country. John Cena will not allow himself to lose this matchup.
Not with his friends from the military counting on him, he won't. This guy's got too much heart not to win.
A vicious stomp. Facebuster! Facebuster!
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Oh! Cena delivers the 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena is waiting, biding his time, picking the right place to strike. Will we see the STFU? Will we see the self-proclaimed MVP of SmackDown cry out, "I quit"? I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that.
I'd be surprised if this didn't end soon, JR. I don't think there's enough left in the tank.
Do you want to submit?
Well, there it is. That's the match. That must be tough. The soldier, Cena, befriended.
Look a little misty-eyed there, JR.
This is why we all come out to put smiles on the faces of these soldiers. Welcome back to Raw. We're back in the good old US of A. And I think I speak for all the WWE when I say we had a great time and tribute to the troops.
There is someone you can't speak for, MVP. He took his loss to Cena a little hard.
MVP has to realize you can't win them all, King.
I'll admit it. John Cena beat me in tribute to the troops in front of this country's finest. But I'm filing a protest. I had sand in my eye, and the match should have been stopped. Then afterwards, everybody wanted to shake hands with Cena, or get autographs from Cena, or take a picture with Cena. John Cena is no hero. I'm better than him, just like I'm better than everyone in the United States of America. I'm sick of being treated like less than the best, and I'm gonna do something about it. As of this moment, MVP is leaving the US of A. Matter of fact, anyone else in that locker room who is fed up, come with me. This is the last time you're gonna see MVP as a citizen of this country.
Did I hear MVP right? He's leaving the country?
I, for one, can't say I'm sad to see him go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Blackpool, England, weighing 245 pounds, William Regal. And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
All right, John Cena taking on King William Regal.
And if I were William Regal, King, I'd start digging a hole in the sand, trying to make my way back to England.
There's the reversal.
jaw-jacking punch. Look at him go! My God, what a move! And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Cena is on a tremendous roll with a decisive victory over MVP back then.
No! It can't be! Not the FU!
Cena's got a big physical challenge waiting for him next week at the Royal Rumble when he steps into the ring with the Savage Umaga. Two of the most explosive superstars will face off in a first ever infantry versus tank match.
That suplex was picture perfect.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
And there it is! The FU! What an impact! He's a 3 count away from a 2. That was so close to 3, he could taste it.
Leave the ref to me.
Not just one kick there, but a combination of blows.
He's going up, but what's he gonna do when he gets there?
Oh, the punch connects. He's putting the knee to his opponent.
He reversed it.
And there's the toss.
This is his chance. It can't be! Not the FU!
John Cena. I've never seen this man run away from a challenge.
Well, like it or not, this one's over.
We may have lost MVP, but as long as John Cena stays a U.S. citizen, I think we'll be okay.
It's that type of attitude that made MVP leave in the first place, JR. Should be ashamed.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
You're watching Monday Night Raw. Our main event is a big tag team contest with some superstars who will be squaring off at the Royal Rumble. It should be a hot show.
Speaking of hot, the Diva Search contest is back on. WWE.com has hot photos of all the new contestants. Have you seen them, JR? Oh, man, I almost phoned in sick to work today.
We're all glad you decided to tough it out and show up, King.
Now, Umanga, I know you will be competing against John Cena at the Royal Rumble, so perhaps you want to soften him up tonight. Meanwhile, I can handle that toe rag Jeff Hardy.
Corona Isa!
I'm going to assume that was a yes? Bloody hell! It's like teaming with a savage wildebeest. Still, I'd rather be on your side than against you.
John. If you don't quit tonight, neither will I.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, William Regal and Umaga. And the opponent, John Cena.
Here we go. And I, for one, think Regal and Umaga teaming up on John Cena before the Royal Rumble is a tremendously smart move. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. A vicious stomp.
Oh, did you see that?
He dropped the elbow. Oh, the punch connects.
Oh, man, what impact from that suplex.
His opponent's head snaps back as he hits the Russian leg sweep. It's obvious that, title or not, Cena has a big target, a huge target on his back. And that's what Umaga, MVP, and Regal have been proving as of late.
Look at this. Here it comes.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
Jeff Hardy and John Cena should work well together. These superstars may have different backgrounds, but they've been plucked from the same platoon.
And as for Umaga and William Regal, I know Regal's English. I'm not sure he speaks Samoan. Look at the force behind that leg drop.
Regal, as calculating and manipulative as he is, and the big strong tank Umaga are an absolute match.
Cena hits the five-knuckle shuffle.
And now a pin. This could be it.
A stunning slam, knocking the whip. That's it. The match is over.
What a contest! Can you imagine what's going to happen at Royal Rumble when Cena and Umaga go one-on-one?
I can imagine it, JR. I've seen a lion fight an elephant on those nature shows.
Make sure you don't miss the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. See you Sunday.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now.
biggest crowds I've seen in a long time, JR. They're as ready as I am for tonight's action. We've already had some of the participants choose their numbers for the big Royal Rumble match.
In all, 30 superstars from all brands will compete in the namesake contest, folks. But another intriguing matchup deals with John Cena against the Samoan bulldozer, Umaga.
Please choose a ball to get your place in the Royal Rumble match.
Heal, you manga! Save your energy for that miserable John Cena. You have bigger fish to fry than this freak, you manga. Let's get out of here at once.
Cena, I thought it fair to tell you that I'm going to accompany you manga to the ring for your match tonight. It's more for your benefit than anything. Someone has to keep him from destroying you completely.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Accompanied by William Regal. On the way to the ring, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga. And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
It's time to find out who Raw's most dominant superstar is. It's infantry versus tank. I know this man well, and John Cena will not run from anyone or anything, including a 350-pound Samoan bulldog. And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor.
Ow, that was a serious shot there. If Regal didn't stop him, we might have seen some serious fireworks between Umaga and Kane before this match. And it's not wise to anger the big red machine.
It's not wise to anger Umaga either, King. They're both monsters built for destruction.
What a sequence of punches.
What a crushing leg drop.
This is a clash of the titans. On one side, you have the rock-solid, unstoppable force, John Cena, and on the other, the immovable...
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
A vicious stomp.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
What a series of strikes.
Look out, here it comes. There's no downplaying the effort in the ring tonight. These two have left nothing to the imagination and continue to battle for their lives.
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
What force. What an explosive powerbomb.
Oh my gosh, it's over, JR. There goes Cena's movie star good looks. Oh no! Samoan spike!
What a disgusting display.
I still don't get why that turncoat MVP is even here.
We're coming off a controversial Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. MVP made his return to the United States.
Here goes the neighborhood, JR.
I'm sure John Cena is itching to get his hands on those three assailants, but he's taking on Mr. Kennedy tonight. What are these three doing coming out here? Especially MVP. Wasn't he leaving the U.S. for good?
I hereby claim this ring in the name of Better Than Utopia.
I told you I was better than anyone. So I decided to start my own country. Let me introduce my captain. This is my chief of security. And this is my secretary of foreign affairs. And this is my world. John Cena, you don't exist in my world. In fact, none of you do.
3 cheers for Better Than Utopia. And 3 cheers for the president. MVP. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Ballin'!
MVP is your future problem, Cena. But if you overlook me tonight, you're gonna regret it for a long, long time.
Mr. Kennedy!
And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me.
And here we go in this rematch from 4 weeks ago as Kennedy and Cena get ready to do it again. 1.
And that's a stiff kick.
2.
3, let's go.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
Oh, a face buster. That'll cause some damage. sequence of punches. Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow. Cena and Umaga were having a tremendous match 24 hours ago. And it makes my stomach turn how Regal and MVP interfered, getting that match thrown out.
No, it can't be! Not the FU!
The audacity of this better-than-utopia is immeasurable. Spitting in the faces of all of those who fight to allow them, and Cena connects with the fist.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. 2! Is that? No, only 2.
Don't look at me. They kicked out.
He's got his opponent hooked, and there's the face buster.
Cena's a patriot through and through. He loves liberty, and he'll take liberties when he finally gets those fingers.
There's the mic check by Kennedy.
These superstars are in rough shape. Fatigue has set in.
1.
And I think that 2. There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
I hope Kennedy is happy. He got what he asked for.
He was probably hoping to get the win, JR.
Now Cena can focus his energy on MVP and better than utopia.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
We're back with you for Monday Night Raw. And last week, you can say we were invaded.
Sounds funny, JR, but those guys from Better Than Utopia don't seem like they're playing around.
Umaga has a match with Jeff Hardy tonight. We'll see if his fellow Utopians will show up too.
This is my world. And I am better than you. Thought you could come into my world and be my chief of security? Huh, that ain't happening. Our world is better than yours. And to show that you truly understand your place in my world, you are going to kiss this. That's why we're in Better Than Utopia, because we're better than.
And business is about to pick up. It's Cena. It's John Cena. He's going to get himself some of that turncoat MVP.
Look at that! No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
A face buster, driving his opponent into the ground.
And he hits a big-time leg drop.
I'm queasy, JR. I can't believe Umaga actually forced Hardy to plant his lips on the globe. Just disgusting. He's got him hooked, and there's the side slam. Ow, what an elbow.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. Cena's like a stealth bomber, indestructible, and ready to deploy at a moment's notice. This guy really is a one-man army.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. A textbook reversal there. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He sees his opportunity, and he's taking it.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
I don't think this match will continue much longer, King. I don't think there's too much left in the tank here. John Cena didn't back down an inch from MVP and the Utopians.
Can't say that I agree with that strategy, JR. Cena could hold his own against one Utopian, but I think the three of them combined is too much for even him.
When has Cena ever cared about the odds, King? He's as fearless as they come. We're live for Raw, and the situation between John Cena and the men of Better Than Utopia have threatened to boil over.
At least it won't be 3-on-1 again tonight.
That's right, King. Our main event will pit John Cena and Jeff Hardy against Umaga and William Regal.
Come in.
All right. At ease, soldier.
Hey, it's good to see you, man. Hey, that's one way to get to come home, huh?
Yeah, I should be up and around in a few weeks. So what's on tap tonight?
I got this tag match in a minute. Hopefully I can put a dent in those Better Than Utopia guys. I gotta head out for that. But mikase sukase. Feel free to chill and we'll hang after the match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, William Regal and Umaga.
I know Cena's salivating, anxiously awaiting for his chance to extract some revenge on the Rock better than Utopia. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. And that's a stiff kick.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
I think you can actually see steam coming out of Cena's ear. He can't wait to dishonorably discharge MVP.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
One. He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it. Two.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
And he hits the DDT. Just landing, just driving the head to the floor.
Wow. MVP's Chief of Security and Secretary of Foreign Affairs possess some serious firepower.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
What a sequence of punches.
And this better than Utopia was formed by MVP's jealousy. His envy of Cena and the love Cena gets from the fans here in the USA and around the world.
Now that he has Regal and Umaga with him, I don't think he's got much to be envious of.
There's not an ounce of wit in any WWE superstar, but the human body has its limits, and they may have been reached here in this match.
Oh, Cena delivers the 5-knuckle shuffle. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
Look out, he's setting up his opponent.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
Hardy and Cena are two tremendous individual competitors with the chemistry to work side by side as one cohesive unit. Thunderous DDT. He could put his opponent away right here.
A textbook reversal there.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact. This could be a pinfall.
A hard right hand.
Wow, what a match, JR.
Another setback for the Utopians.
I'm sure MVP's not going to be too happy about this.
Cena still doesn't understand that this is my world. Maybe you can help him get the picture.
I need some help right now. Get a doctor.
Thank you for joining us for Raw. This is Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, broadcasting live.
I can't believe the level MVP sunk to in order to get into John Cena's head last week.
This was despicable, appalling. He not only assaulted a non-wrestler friend of Cena's, but one of our soldiers.
I'm sure you're sad to hear this, Cena, but me and the Utopians won't be at Raw tonight. I hear you want a piece of us, so let's make a plan to meet up at No Way Out, on Better Than Utopian Land. We'll treat you like an honored guest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 300 pounds, Snitsky. The opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Your time is up, my...
If we could see Cena's thoughts, JR, we'd witness some harsh things being done to Better Than Utopia.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
He used all his weight on that leg drop.
He's going up. But what's he going to do when he gets there?
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
What a counter!
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He puts the boot to his opponent. There's no ignoring what this man, Snitsky, is capable of. He's as big as a giant, as strong as a bull, and uglier than a bowling shoe.
This feud between Cena and the Utopians has escalated beyond the point of no return. This rivalry's gotten personal.
And that could pose a challenge for Cena. Oh, Cena delivers the 5-knuckle shuffle. And he hits a big-time leg drop. Look at this. Here it comes. I'm nervous for Cena, King. It's one thing to go head-to-head with a Better Than Utopia.
I don't believe it! The match is over!
I have a pretty simple philosophy. You can punch me, kick me, hit me with a chair, whatever. It goes with the territory. But MVP, when you put your hands on Tony, you cross the line. You don't mess with the people who make sacrifices for this country, MVP. And at No Way Out, I'm going to show you there are consequences for your actions. Bring your entire country. I don't care what kind of match or what kind of stipulation you throw at me. MVP, you and I are going to war.
this has all the markings of a memorable show, JR, and maybe not in a way that benefits John Cena.
Well, he has to face all three members of Better Than Utopia in a gauntlet match. And we heard the group has some special hold-court rules on top of that.
It would take an army to overcome those odds.
John Cena is going to have to be an army of one tonight.
I come in peace.
You might leave here in pieces. What do you want?
Montel Vontavious Porter, president of Better Than Utopia, has some ground rules written into the contract for tonight's gauntlet. The match takes place in Better Than Utopia and will abide by the
In layman's terms, this basically says I'm screwed, right? Rule number 1. I need a 5 count to pin a Utopian. But you guys just need a 3 count on me. Where am I, King Kong Bundy? Rule 2, amid the ipsos and factos, says I can't use rope breaks. But you can. That's very clever. Rule number 3, I think says Utopians can leave the ring at will. But I'll be counted out. Anything else? Nothing about tying my hands behind my back?
Well, there is one more bit of fine print.
What does it say?
All's fair in love and war. John, after inspecting your injuries after the locker room attack, I would seriously advise against you competing tonight.
Not an option, Doc.
John, as your doctor, I can't abide by you.
And I recommend that as my doctor, you stay out of my way.
On the way to the ring, from Blackpool, England, weighing 245 pounds, William Regal. And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Here we go. A gauntlet match stacks the odds. But with a warrior like Cena, Better Than Utopia had better be prepared for a battle. Good grief! What a series of strikes! What a kick that was!
It can't be! Not the FU!
Following that vicious attack, I'm not sure Cena's 100%, but I do know that he'll fight anyone and fight hard.
2, 3, 4!
suplex was picture perfect.
Yes, there it is, the DDT.
In this gauntlet match, Cena needs to defeat all three competitors one-on-one by pinfall or submission.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there goes King William Regal. It wasn't easy, but John Cena's defeated Regal. And now he must take on the Samoan Bulldozer, the Tank, Umaga. And Cena connects with the fist.
Look at the force behind that leg drop. I just had a scary thought. What if Umaga sang the Better Than Utopian national anthem?
That might be a performance that could make the lovely and talented Jillian Hall.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. A striking elbow, staggering the opponent. In this gauntlet match, Cena's in a...
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at this. Umaga's been eliminated.
It's been a long, hard road for Cena. He's been beaten down, competed in 2 matches, and fought through exhaustion. But now the opportunity he's been waiting for. Now he gets his hand on MVP.
Here's Cena's moment for payback after MVP jumped his friend, jumped one of our soldiers.
Finally, it comes full circle. It's time for the devil to get his due. It's a risky maneuver, but the risk pays off.
Oh, a face buster. That'll cause some damage.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
Cena hits the 5-knuckle shuffle. I see the green-eyed monster creeping out, JR. MVP's made this war a declaration of spite and jealousy.
I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's the match.
John Cena has done the impossible. He's beat William Regal, Umaga, and MVP in one night.
Cena, I told you this is my world. Time for you to embrace that. Pucker up.
Cena may have won the battle, but I don't think he can win this war.
My God, haven't these three done enough damage? Hello and welcome to Raw. We're one day removed from No Way Out, and there is one man who will never forget that night, John Cena.
Cena practically had the world against him last night, JR. Revenge has to be on his mind.
Well, I know Cena's not scheduled for action tonight, King. I'm sure he can use the rest. Instead, the Intercontinental title will be up for grabs in our main event.
Last night, your entire world came crashing down on all of it. There was only one man standing in the way of Better Than Utopia taking over. John Cena failed you all. As of this moment, this is my world, and you all serve me. Eventually, all of you will line up and kiss this globe. The same globe that John Cena put his lips on last night. Once you kiss this, you will be put in your place, just like John Cena. You will realize that I'm better than you. I'm always gonna be better than you.
They've hurt my friends. They took my pride. Now it's time to tear down Better Than Utopia brick by brick. And I'll start with the Secretary of Foreign Affairs. Gonna know what hit him. I want to make sure I knock him out, so there's one less Utopian to worry about. This is one meeting your secretary couldn't handle, MVP. You won't know who's next, but I promise you this. I'm coming for you.
Welcome to another exciting night of Raw. John Cena, after absorbing a lot of abuse by the members of Better Than Utopia, has gone on the offensive.
I'm all for Cena getting revenge. If not for himself, then on behalf of the USA.
But who is next on Cena's hit list? The Samoan bulldozer Umaga or the President MVP?
It worked so well last week, let's have a repeat performance. Time to take out another Utopian so they know what it's like to be the hunted. I think it's best to go after Umaga after his match, then put him through a table. That should keep him off of Raw for a while.
Utopia Chief of Security, Umaga, is going to have his title put to the test here tonight by one determined and focused John Cena.
I think he's got some evil intentions, and that announce table figures prominently in it.
I don't know what he's planning, JR, but it's not going to be pretty. I can tell you that.
And he dropped the leg across his opponent.
Umaga was just in a brutal contest with Tommy Dreamer, and now Cena's looking to finish the job. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another. What a hellacious impact!
And there's the leg drop.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent. Did you see that? That's gonna leave a mark.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Good Lord, what an impact!
Cena's out to personally overthrow the better-than-utopian government.
And after he removes the Chief of Security from office, you can bet he's heading for the president. What force! What an explosive powerbomb!
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
A facebuster, driving his opponent into the ground.
Cena will attempt to circumvent the Utopian's security system. The barbaric Samoan bulldozer, Umaga.
I think we're beginning to see the effects of this very tough, very physical matchup on these contestants.
And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow! Umaga might be out of a job, JR. The warrior-like strength of John Cena could be more than the Utopian can handle.
Look at this! Here it comes!
That table's in a million pieces, but it looks great compared to who just went through it.
And that's the match!
MVP! It's just you and me, Mr. President. I'm coming to take over your world, MVP. The thing is, you can't see me.
You are tuned into Raw, and I'm happy to report the population of Better Than Utopia is rapidly shrinking.
If I was MVP, I may consider staying in for the evening.
He doesn't have much choice, King. MVP is booked in a match tonight. And since Cena put Umaga and William Regal on the shelf, better than Utopia's president is a man all alone in his country.
I'm here with this so-called president of Better Than Utopia, MVP.
So-called? You better be careful, though, when you're in my world, or even when you're not. And disrespecting the president can be considered an act of treason.
I apologize, Mr. President. I wanted to get your thoughts on John Cena.
You and John Cena forget something. This is my world, mine. Cena wants a game of one-on-one? Well, tonight, I hired a little extra help to handle Cena. In my match tonight, he'll be watching my back. And I'll be sure to come out with him to watch Cena have his world rocked yet again.
MVP is my final target. He'll get his tonight during his match with Jeff Hardy. What weapon should I bring with me?
And here we go. An MVP better be ready to donate a pint of blood because Cena's looking to collect.
Oh, you hear the impact on that kick?
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one.
There's plenty of space to run, JR, but few places MVP can hide. Sooner or later, he'll have to square off against John Cena. He's going high risk here. Cena's an absolute man possessed. He's bound and determined to hurt MVP tonight. Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep.
And he hits a big-time leg drop. And he snaps off the Hurricane Rana.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. MVP is sure trying to get out of here in a hurry.
This is like some action movie.
And it's not over yet. Cena has a match of his own next. That's MVP's necklace.
Cena's got MVP's whole world in his hands.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Nesquehoning, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 300 pounds, Snitsky. And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
It looks like MVP's hired himself a new mercenary. The violent Snitch.
One!
Facebuster! Facebuster!
I think he's got some evil intentions, and that announce table figures prominently in it.
Three! I don't know what he's planning, JR, but it's not going to be pretty. I can tell you that.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
And that punch lands hard. Three! He catches his opponent with an elbow.
Four! There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. Never ever underestimate the sheer force behind this superstar's punches.
Cena's left MVP rattled and left his world in tatters. Quite honestly, JR, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Oh my! An explosive suplex.
He's working the fundamentals there.
A vicious stomp. And that's a stiff kick. Liberation has come in the form of John Cena.
No! It can't be! Not the FU!
Look at the force behind that leg drop. What a sequence of punches.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. It's not enough to get a piece of MVP from Cena. He's looking to destroy the man, and he won't rest until the volatile despot's been removed from office.
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match. Boy, you talk about being beat like a government mule. I don't know how much more of this a human being can be expected to endure. And there it is. That's the match.
It looks like Cena's revenge is complete, JR.
I don't think so, King. Something tells me he won't be satisfied until he gets MVP face-to-face, one-on-one.
MVP's not so easy to catch, though. I think he proved that tonight.
MVP can run from Cena, but he can't hide.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. After battering MVP and his car last week, John Cena got his wish. The two will face off at WrestleMania.
Yes, JR, but Cena's got a match tonight, and MVP doesn't. That could tip the scales in the Utopians' favor.
With the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania only 6 days away, anything can happen.
Hey, Cena, I just wanted you to know that I won't be there tonight because I'm taking care of better than Utopian business.
You mean you're hiding for the last 6 days before WrestleMania, MVP?
Oh, yeah, that. Our match at WrestleMania will be held under Utopian rules, you know.
Yeah, well, I have one condition. We make this an Iron Man match. That way I have plenty of time to impeach you, Mr. President.
A guaranteed 15 minutes of kicking your ass around better than Utopian Square? You're on.
Mr. Kennedy!
And the opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
And Kennedy's got the unenviable task of taking on the impressive John Cena. And once he gets past this challenge, it's the Utopian President, MVP.
You mean if he gets past this challenge, JR? Kennedy's not going to roll over and play dead.
I have a feeling at WrestleMania, MVP will learn that there's only so far you can push him in. And when you attack his country and injure his friends, you can count on there being hell to pay.
There'll be no amnesty, JR. No diplomatic immunity. Cena's going to take no prisoners.
In 6 days, the showdown between John Cena and the better-than-Utopia president, and there's the five-knuckle shuffle by Cena.
Over the last 3 months, MVP and the Utopians have thrown so much at Cena, yet he's always found a way to prevail. That's got to make them a little nervous at WrestleMania.
I'm sure it does. But MVP's a rat, and the last thing you want to do is to corner it and to make it scared for its life.
Look at these superstars, JR. They're completely exhausted. This can't go on much longer.
Good grief! What a series of strikes!
Do you submit?
That's it! That's all she wrote! John Cena definitely looks ready for his match at WrestleMania.
He better be, JR. 15 minutes with a man like MVP can take 15 years off your life.
Make sure you join us on Sunday for WrestleMania. Good night, everybody.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
is the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler here, ecstatic to welcome you tonight.
No other event in entertainment comes close to the excitement level of WrestleMania, JR. And this year's promises to be the biggest one yet.
Our main event certainly promises intensity and intrigue as John Cena and MVP will compete in an Iron Man match. Let's look at how this showdown came about. It started at Tribute to the Troops, where MVP lost to John Cena. Along with Umaga and William Regal, MVP actually seceded from the United States, proclaiming himself the president of Better Than Utopia. They ran roughshod over the WWE, even stooping so low as to assault John Cena's military friend who had come home injured. Cena then went on the offensive, taking out the Utopians. Now, he and MVP will square off tonight. Who will emerge victorious? We'll find out.
You hear the clock ticking, tick tock. You about to stop living, tick tock. I want you to remember me, tick tock. But the day don't have no memory. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hold me. Nobody control me. I'm coming. I'm here to do my thing. I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. Like Tropicana, I got the juice. All for the least. They let the dog loose. All up the crew. Now they getting scared, wanna call up a truce. I'm the one like Neil, cocky like Teal. Nobody can guard me like I'm shooting a free throw. This is illegal, my flow is legal. And it's me, it will never be a secret. I'm coming! Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me. I'm coming! I'm here to do my thing, I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. I'm coming! Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me.
And I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard with nails, plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run in my division, but they go on fishing with no bait. Kid your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like cold date. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3 seconds.
The wait is finally over. It's time for pure, unbridled hatred to take center stage as weeks of tension between Cena and MVP finally come to a head. This is our main event. This is WrestleMania.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
Remember everything Cena's been through. Remember the sneak attacks, the cowardly actions of the Better Than Utopians. If anyone ever had motivation to win a match, it's John Cena.
Oh, did you see that?
He dropped the elbow.
DDT that was.
John Cena's soul hums to the tune of the United States national anthem. And watching the despicable actions of MVP was more than this Patriot could take.
Well, he's making his feelings known right now.
And he hits the DDT. Just landing, just driving the head to the floor.
You know, there aren't a whole lot of words to describe an deserter like MVP. I'm not even sure someone like that's worth the breath, JR.
Especially if that someone is the no-good rat MVP.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
A textbook reversal there.
1, 2, 3.
A thunderous DDT.
A facebuster driving his opponent into the ground.
A swift kick to the opponent.
He reversed it. Oh, what a painful kick. No, it can't be. Not the FU.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, a facebuster. That'll cause some damage.
1.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. And there's the facebuster. A vicious stomp. And Cena connects with the fist.
And he strikes with the elbow.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Here's what the fans came to see. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
1, 2, 3, 4. If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place. 1.
What a shot. You can't take too many of those and expect to stay in this. And there's the DDT. It's been possible. It's been a war. Who will emerge victorious? Who will be the last man standing? The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match. And there's the five-knuckle shuffle by Cena.
A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's gonna find. Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
3. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
He must be looking for a weapon of some kind. Good Lord, what an impact! He's putting the knee to his opponent. Look at this. Here it comes.
What an incredible splash! That could have broken a rib.
A vicious blow to the opponent. Just a fantastic suplex.
He's got his opponent cornered in a turnbuckle. And look at those close fist throws.
There's no finesse here, JR. He just tried to beat his opponent into unconsciousness.
What a vicious chair shot.
What a fierce kick.
And there it is, the FU. What an impact. I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious damage.
One!
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
There's that smash mouth style and ugly offense. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What a crushing face buster.
He saw that one coming.
Just look at the strength on display in this move.
And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow! What a punch!
This is his chance.
It can't be! Not the FU!
One. 2.
If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another.
Look at that! No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar!
Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Good
Good grief! What a series of strikes! Oh! Cena delivers the 5-knuckle shuffle. And he hits a big-time leg drop. He puts the boot to his opponent. And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
A stunning slam, knocking the wind out of his opponent. Look out! Here it comes!
The playmaker connects, and this one could be academic.
1, 2.
Oh my! An explosive suplex.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out! Oh, did you see his opponent's neck snap back from that big boot?
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
We all know what's coming next. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
There's the reversal.
1, 2, 3.
And that's a stiff kick. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Face buster, face buster.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight. I think he's got some evil intentions, and that announce table figures prominently in them.
I don't know what he's planning, JR, but it's not gonna be pretty. I can tell you that.
A vicious stomp.
And it's been reversed.
1, 2,
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
3. Keep it up, I'm warning you. 4, 5.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
Well, there it is. That's the match.
John Cena didn't just win the battle. He won the war against MVP. Where does that leave better than Utopia? Apparently, it leaves them on the floor.
That's the bitter taste of defeat. Not to mention some metal.
I do believe the WWE ring is once again considered U.S. soil. God bless America.